let's all go ahead and get comfortable in our chairs. Wiggle, squiggle back. So we're sitting up nice and tall in the chair. Your upper back is definitely touching the chair and your feet are parallel. So I do have a couple of quick announcements. Obviously, I've said to everyone already, we're here because when I went to set up today, there were no chairs in Fit Room 1. We are technically moving back here in 2 weeks anyway. I have no idea where we'll be next week. So if that door is open, we're probably in here. If it's closed, we're probably not. So just for your information. I can't think of anything else actually that I need to announce. This class you don't need to sign up for. And we will stop Zooming this class as of next Wednesday. It will be no more Zooming after that. But again, those of you who are here, that doesn't affect directly. But I do want you to be aware that these classes are offered in the on-demand library on the website. All you have to do is type in your card number on the back of your little card that you swipe. And you can do these classes for free on demand on the computer or phone or whatever device you choose to use. One thing I want to also mention is today I forgot my book, so I have no daily reading to do. I think that's the first time I've ever done that.
Since you started doing it.
Pardon?
Since you started doing it.
Yeah. So, okay, well, let's just go ahead. Let your hands rest comfortably somewhere, the lap, hanging, holding on to the chair, whatever feels appropriate. And let's go ahead and close our eyes. Bringing your attention to your breath. Noticing the inhale. Noticing the exhale. Relax your jaw. Try to keep your attention on your breath, allowing the belly to expand on the inhale, allowing the belly to contract on the exhale. As we inhale this next time, let's turn our head one direction. As we exhale, bring our nose back to the middle. Inhale, turn your head the other direction. Exhale, back to the middle. So this is our pattern. We're turning our head side to side. Turning as far as we're comfortable with, not necessarily as far as we can. The inhale turns our head to the side. The exhale brings our nose back to the middle. As we inhale to the side, the belly expands. As we exhale to the middle, our belly contracts. And as you continue to do this, notice how this is making your head feel. How it feels in your neck. And maybe your upper back and collarbones. And then pausing. Let's exhale one ear down toward its shoulder. Inhale the head back up and exhale the other ear down toward its shoulder. So this is our new pattern. Take your time, go slow. Let the head become very heavy as you exhale to one side. The inhale draws the head back up. The exhale takes the opposite ear down. So continue the pattern and notice, does each side feel the same, or is one side a little tighter, or maybe makes a little bit more snap, crackle, pop noise? And then the next time your head is pointing toward the ceiling, pause. Push into your feet slightly, not enough to flip your chair over, but just pushing into your feet slightly. Make sure your back is against the chair, and go ahead and let your chin drop down in toward your chest. Keep your back against the chair and that gentle pressure in your feet. So your legs are slightly engaged here. The chin is dropping down toward the chest. And then release the pressure in the feet and inhale your head back up to neutral. Let your right ear descend down toward your right shoulder. Allow your head to become very heavy here. Let your left hand fall off the lap. Pull your left fingertips up, push your left palm down toward the floor. Spread those fingers really wide and internally and externally rotate that left upper arm. Inhale one direction and exhale the other. Go slow and large. Let the origin of effort come from the upper arm, not the hand. The hand is moving a lot. Let the work be coming from the upper arm. And then let that hand go limp and inhale the head and hand back to neutral. Turn your head a little bit side to side. Not as big as we did at the beginning of class, just a little turn side to side. Good. Pausing, let's go ahead and let that left ear descend down toward the left shoulder. Let your head become heavy. Let your right hand fall off the lap. Pull your right fingertips up, push your right palm down toward the floor. Spread those fingers really, really wide. Keep lifting the fingers, pushing through the heel of the hand. And then internally and externally rotate that right upper arm. Inhale one direction and exhale the other. Deep belly breathing. Let the hand go limp and inhale the head and hand back to neutral. Nod your head up and down just a little bit. Not too big, just a little lift, just a little drop. And then pausing, let both hands fall off the lap. Keep your back against the chair. And as we exhale this next time, we're gonna let one hand drift down toward the floor and inhale back up. Keep your back against the chair. Exhale down toward the other side and inhale back up. So this is our new pattern. Going as deep as you are comfortable with. Obviously don't go so far that you fall off the chair. And some of you have long enough arms that you can reach the floor. I do not. Inhaling up and exhaling down. And the next time you're sitting up nice and tall, let's pause. Take a nice deep inhale, and as you exhale, roll those shoulders up and around. And just let your upper body, head, and arms become very heavy. Exhaling, 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 exhaling. Look at your feet and make sure they're parallel. Once you've pushed out all the air, there's nothing left to push out. Let's inhale ourselves back up. Letting the head hang, rolling the shoulders up, back and around. And at the end of the inhalation, placing your head on top. Let's do that 2 more times. Exhaling, rounding, rolling, rolling, rolling forward. Inhale up. Making sure you get that last, the third one in, coming forward, forward, forward. Inhaling back up. Once you're up, the hands can continue to hang, or if you'd rather plant them on your lap, you're welcome to do that. Let's lift one foot barely off the floor. And let's take that ankle, those toes, and rotate the ankle. Remember on this action, we want to go slow and we want to go large. So try not to go fast and little. Articulate as large of a range of motion as you comfortably can. This is really helping to strengthen your ankle joint. Going one direction and then pause, and let's go the other direction. Go the other direction. And then let's flex and point. Flex, point one more time. Flex, point, and lower that foot down. Other leg. Just enough to clear the floor so that as we rotate that ankle, we're not bumping the floor. Not bumping. Go slow. Oh, and I forgot to mention, find a rhythmic breath pattern. Even though I'm making this as large as I can, I usually inhale for one circle and exhale for the next. And then pause and rotate the other way. Make sure the work is coming from the ankle and not your knee. So don't spin the lower leg. It's just the foot that's moving. Good, and then let's flex that ankle and point the toes. Flex the ankle, point the toe. One more time. Flex, point, and lower that foot down. Let's lift both feet barely off the floor. Make sure your core is engaged. Your back is against the chair. As we inhale, let's lift those feet up and exhale. Let's change the breath pattern. Let's exhale up and inhale down. So as you exhale those legs up, pull the toes back, push the heels away. Inhale down. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. This next time we exhale the legs up, let's hold the position, not the breath. The heels are pushing away, the toes are pulling back, hands fall off the lap again. Turn your hands around so the palms are facing out. And inhale the hands up to shoulder height. And then really lengthen those hands away from the shoulders. Breathing, breathing, breathing. Then turn the hands over and exhale down. So the palms are always leading now. So we inhale those hands up, maybe a little bit higher, maybe not. Turn the hands over and exhale down. Keep going. Inhale the hands up and exhale the hands down. Good. Inhale the hands up and exhale the hands down. The next time we inhale up, we're going to hold the position, not the breath. So inhale those hands up, palms are looking at one another, shoulders lifting toward the ears, fingers lifting toward the sky, heels pushing away, toes pulling back. Breathing, breathing, breathing. Turn your hands around, take a nice deep inhale. Exhale, lower the feet down. Good. Tap the heels out. And tap the toes out. Let's go ahead and scoot forward on the chair. Now remember, now that we don't have the support of the chair, we have to be a little bit more cognizant of our spinal alignment. If we're not paying attention, a lot of times this is what starts to happen. So we want to keep lifting that sternum, dropping the chin, releasing the shoulders away from the ears. Just let your hands rest on your legs for now. Inhaling and exhaling. And then let's extend the arms out long in front. We're going to exhale and lean forward. As we inhale, we're going to come back upright, open the arms out wide. As we exhale, we're coming forward, bringing those hands toward one another, not to one another. Inhale, open wide. So this is our new pattern. Exhaling, coming forward. Inhaling, coming up. Try not to round your back here. So if your chin is coming closer to your chest, you're rounding at least your cervical spine. Inhale, open. Exhale and hold. Not the breath. Keep breathing, keep breathing, keep breathing. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, one hand back toward its hip. Exhale, bring it forward. Other hand, inhale, bring it back. Exhale, bring it forward. Alternate. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale and pause here. Inhale, come back upright. Exhale the hands down. And let's roll those shoulders up, back and around. Up, back and around. I realize I got to move out my chair a little bit. Okay, let's get ready and go ahead and lift one leg up. Just hold it there for a couple of breaths. Make sure your spine shape hasn't changed. Then inhale that foot down. Exhale the other leg up. Hold it up. Hold it up. Just relax the ankle and inhale that foot down. And let's alternate now. So exhale one leg up. Inhale it down. Exhale the other leg up. Now I have my hands resting on my legs right now. You can let your hands hang. Or if you prefer, you can hold on to the chair. Whatever makes you feel like you're more stable. So find a happy place for those hands to be. Exhale the leg up. Inhale the foot down. Try not to change the shape of your spine. Good. And let's go ahead, finishing the last one. And let's get ready for our bicycle leg. So we're going to exhale one leg up. We're going to inhale that leg out long. We're going to exhale that heel to the floor. Inhale the bent knee back into place. Other leg. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Keep going. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. So go at your own rate. And if you forget, am I supposed to be inhaling right now or exhaling right now? Just keep the breath flowing. It's not cut in stone. You have to inhale or exhale at a specific time. The main goal is to just make sure that you do not hold your breath. Good. And I need to finish the next leg to be even. Okay, let's extend one leg out long on the floor. Heel is touching the floor. I think I need to move back a little bit for those at home. Heel is touching the floor, and we keep the toes pointing up, not this direction, but this direction. Toes stay pointing up. Feet are still parallel at this point. Inhaling and exhaling. As we exhale, let's come forward. As we inhale, let's come up. So I have my hands again resting on the legs. You don't have to do that. You can let them hang. Exhale, come forward. Inhale, come up. Or you can hold on to the chair. You know what, Viola? We could do your fly. We could fling the arms up behind us. I had not thought of that. You inspired me. Exhale, coming forward. Inhale, coming up. The next time we exhale forward, let's pause. The bent knee, have that hand resting on the bent knee. The long leg, let that hand rest on the leg. And exhale, come down that leg. Inhale, come up a little bit or a lot. Exhale, come forward. Inhale, come up. Exhale, come forward. Inhale, come up. And let's switch legs. Bend that knee. Extend the other leg out long in front. Heel, toes up. So the hands can rest, hang, or hold. Exhale, come forward. Inhale, come up. And I totally forgot to mention, when we're doing this, we're just rolling the pelvis over the heads of the femur. We're trying not to round our back here. Exhale, come forward. Inhale, come up. Good. Exhale. Inhale. The next time we exhale forward, pause. Bent knee hand goes on that thigh, and we're kind of putting a little bit of pressure in that hand, by the way. The other leg, the long leg, the hand comes down the leg. We exhale and come further forward. We inhale and come up. You might sit up all the way. Exhale, come forward. Inhale, come up. Exhale. And inhale. One more time. Exhale. Inhale. Good. Let's bend that knee and take our feet out wide. Take our feet out wide. So we want to make sure we're still sitting up nice and tall. Inhaling and exhaling. We're going to take one arm on the inside of its thigh. Remember, we're creating isometric pressure in that arm and thigh are pushing against one another. The free arm floats parallel to the floor, back as far as we comfortably can take it, and look back at that hand if it feels okay. If it makes you dizzy, then don't turn your head. Keeping the arm parallel to the floor, take a nice deep inhale. And as you exhale, sweep that arm forward, bend the elbow, and tap yourself on the opposite shoulder. Inhale, open wide. Exhale, shut. So if you want to go a little slower or a little faster than I am, please feel free to do so. You don't have to go the speed I am. Do keep a little bit of pressure in that arm and thigh. The inhale takes you open. The exhale brings you shut. And the next time you open wide, pause, turn that thumb to point down toward the floor, bend that elbow, bring your hand behind your low back, palm is facing out, arm and thigh are still pushing into one another slightly. And then slide that hand around the hip, bring your hands to your thighs or those are knees, thighs or knees, and roll your shoulders up back and front. Sometimes I get my body parts confused. And let's go to the other side. So arm and thigh pushing into one another. Free arm floats back, keeping that arm parallel to the floor. Take a nice deep inhale, and as you exhale, scoop that arm forward, bend the elbow, and tap yourself on the opposite shoulder. Inhale, open wide. So like I said before, you can go at a different pace than I am. If you are breathing a little slower or a little faster than I am, please feel free to go at the pace that works best for you. Keep the breath flowing. The next time you inhale, open, pause, turn that thumb down, bend that elbow, bring that hand behind your low back, palm is facing out. Inhaling and exhaling. Slide that hand around the hip, coming forward. Bring your feet a little bit closer together, maybe not all the way parallel yet. Hands either on the knees or the bottom of the thighs. And let's go ahead and go into our chair cat-cow. So exhale as you round your back. Inhale as you arc your back. So as you exhale, you're rounding the back, you're pulling the belly toward the spine, you're letting your head and shoulders roll forward. As you inhale, you're sitting up nice and tall, maybe pushing into those thighs a little bit, and maybe lifting the chin a tad, letting the belly really expand. Exhale, round the back. Inhale, arc the back. Good, and let's sit up nice and tall again. Bring the feet now so they definitely are parallel to one another. I encourage you to have the heels a little bit behind your knees so that you create a fulcrum at the knees to bring yourself up easily. Remember, we fold forward a total of 3 times. The third time we swing our arms and bring ourselves up to standing. If you know that doesn't work for you, if you're a little dizzy today and your balance isn't quite working, then go ahead and just turn and use the chair to get yourself standing. So arms are hanging. Let's take a nice deep inhale. Exhale, fold forward, lift those arms up behind you. Inhale, sit tall, drop the arms. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, sit tall. Last time. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, swing those arms forward and come to standing. And then let's go ahead and come around behind the back of the chair. Remember, we always use the chair. There will be a few times when I encourage you to let go of the chair. You never have to let go of it if you don't want to. So standing tall behind the chair, and this is one of those times where I do encourage you to let go of it. We are weight bearing now, so we want to make sure that we don't lock our kneecaps. We want to have a little bit of a bend, a little bit of softness in our knees. And we're just going to go ahead and shift our weight from leg to leg, foot to foot. So take your time here, find your edge. How far to either side can I go and not kind of wiggle wobble or lift my opposite foot? So find your edge. Breathing. And I notice when I do this that my knees kind of alternately bend and extend a little bit. The knee that I'm going toward actually straightens. The knee that I'm coming away from bends. Is that true for you guys too? And let's pause the side to side and let's go forward and back now. Again, we want to experiment. How far forward can I go? How far back can I go? How far forward can I go and not lift my heels? How far back can I go and not lift my toes? Excuse me. So if you're really experimenting, you might actually lift your heels. You might actually lift your toes because you're experimenting with that edge. And let's pause. I do encourage you now to place your hands on the chair. Shift your weight into one leg and bring the opposite heel up toward the seat. Keep your knee pointing down, not toward the chair. The knee pointing down, heel toward the seat. Doesn't mean it comes to the seat. And then lower that foot down. Shift your weight into that second leg. Bring that heel up toward the seat. And lower the foot down. Other side, shift back to the first leg. Bring that leg up. Inhale, one arm up, 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 up. Lower that hand down. Lift the other arm up, 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 up. Lower it down. Let your hands bounce on the chair. Good. And lower the foot down. Shift your weight into that second leg. Soften that knee. Bring your heel up toward the seat. Lift one arm up high, higher, higher, and lower it down. Lift the other arm up, 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 and lower it down. Let your hands bounce on the chair. Good. And lower the foot down. Take your hands out wide and let's start moving into our chair dog. So we're bringing the upper body down and forward. We're stepping the legs back, coming into our chair dog. When you come down, make sure you keep your spine as long as you can. You might bring your ears between your arms, but don't let your ears drop deeper than your arms. Look at your feet, make sure they're parallel. Breathing. Pull your tailbone away from the chair. Lift your tailbone away from the floor without locking your knees. Little baby steps, let's come up to standing. Little baby steps, let's come up to standing. And shake those legs out. Shake those legs out. Let's step the left foot to the midline of the chair. Slide your right foot back. Look at the alignment of your feet. You want your left heel lined up with your right arch, but you want your right foot at a little bit of a diagonal. It's not perpendicular to the left, it's at a diagonal. And then we bend that left knee. So that left knee is right on top of the ankle. It's not weeble wobbling to the side and it's not past, it's right on top. Take your right hand and lift it up behind you and look back at that right hand. Keep the right hand right where it is and turn and look forward. If it feels safe, let your left arm rest on the chair. If it feels safe, lift your left arm up and lengthen through the arms, round into the feet. Engage your core, make sure you're breathing. Lower that left arm down, bring the left hand to the chair, sweep your right hand and your right foot forward, and shake the legs out. And let's get ready for the second side. So the right foot comes to the midline of the chair. Slide your left foot back. Look at your alignment, heel lined up with arch, left foot a little bit of a diagonal. Bend that right knee, ankle, or knee right on top of ankle. That would be interesting if ankle were on top of knee, would be right upside down. Take that left hand and lift it up behind you and look back at that left hand. Keep your left hand where it is and turn and look forward. If it feels safe, let your right arm rest on the chair. If it feels safe, lift your right arm up. Lengthen through your arms. Ground into your feet. Breathing. Lower that right arm down, bring the right hand to the chair, sweep your left foot and your left hand forward. And again, shake everything out. Let's step back away from the chair. And again, if you don't feel comfortable, safe, letting go of the chair, then please stay with it, put your hands on it. But we're going to take those feet out wide. The heels are in, the toes are out. Let's do some micro bends of those knees and just double check that those knees are tracking over the toes. Very important. You don't want the knees coming forward since the toes are pointed outward. So we're going to bend the knees just a little bit, but we're going to bend a lot at the hip hinge. We're going to let our upper body fold forward as we exhale. As we inhale, we're going to come back up tall. As we exhale, the hands can rest on the legs. They can hang forward in front of you, or you can do the viola fly. So like I said, they can hang, or you can fling the arms up behind you as the upper body comes forward and inhale. Lots of different things you can do with your hands and arms. So you decide what feels the safest for you, or maybe the most challenging, because the fly, I think, is pretty challenging. It's pretty fun looking too, actually. Good. The next time you inhale up, let's pause. Heel ball toe those feet back closer together, shake these legs out. Let's bring the left foot to the left leg of the chair. This time when we slide that right foot back, we're not lining it up with the left. We're keeping it on the railroad track. So slide that right foot back. Turn that right heel in slightly and bend that left knee. Again, the left knee is on top of the ankle. Hands resting on the chair for now. Inhaling and exhaling. Take your left hand and sweep it back behind you. Swim it back behind you. Let the hand rest on the body somewhere, and the back of the hand is resting on the body. Take your right hand over to the left side of the chair. Use that right hand to help turn belly, ribcage, chest to the left. Ground into your right foot. Ground into your left big toe. Let your left arm hang. Slide your right hand over to the right side of the chair. Swing your left hand and your right foot forward. Shake everything out. And let's go ahead and step that right foot to the right leg of the chair. Slide your left foot back. Remember, parallel here. So that left foot is not lined up with the right. The right knee is bent, the left heel turned in, grounding into the feet. Swim your right hand back behind you. Palm is facing out. Let it rest on your body somewhere. Take your left hand over to the right side of the chair. Take your right knee and move it in toward midline. Did I do that on the other leg? I think I forgot. You did it anyway. Yeah. You're trained. Okay, let's use that left hand to help turn belly, ribcage, chest to the right. And remembered at least, not when I should have. Ground into your left foot, ground into your right big toe. Let your left arm hang. Slide your left hand over to the left side of the chair. So your right hand and your left foot forward. Shake it all out. Take your hands out wide again. And let's do our baby steps. Coming back in to chair dog. Coming back into chair dog. So only come as deep as you're comfortable with. Pulling your tailbone away from the chair. Lifting your tailbone away from the floor. Breathe. And little baby steps, come back up to standing. Little baby steps, come back up to standing. We're gonna go ahead and turn with our right hand on the chair. Our left leg is going to be moving, so our right leg is our stable leg. It stays in place. Have the feet for now parallel to one another, and let's lift that left leg up and just hold the left leg up with a bent knee, and the bottom of your left foot is looking at the floor. Breathe. And then lower that left foot down. And then we're just going to add breath and motion now. So exhale that left leg up. Inhale it down. Exhale it up. Inhale it down. Exhale it up. Inhale it down. Last one. Exhale it up. Inhale it down. Good. Let's turn around and do the other side. So the left leg is the stationary leg this time. The right leg is the one that's moving. We shift our weight into that left leg. We bring our right leg up. So the bottom of our right foot is looking at the floor. Drop your shoulders. Try not to drop your chin too much. And then lower that right foot down. Breath and motion now. So exhale that right leg up. Inhale it down. Exhale it up. Inhale it down. Again, exhale it up. Inhale it down. Last one. Exhale it up. Inhale it down. Good. Let's go ahead and turn around. Left leg's going to be moving again. Right hand on the chair. Sorry, getting thirsty. So keep those shoulders above the hips. Let's take that left foot and bring it forward so the toes are touching the floor, but not the heel. Lift that left leg up and take it directly out to the side. Lift that leg up and take it back behind you. Try not to lean forward. Lift that leg up, take it out to the side. Lift that leg up, take it forward. 3 times. You're going to inhale from the front to the back and exhale forward. Inhale front to back. Exhale forward. Inhale front to back. Exhale forward. Good. Let's slide that foot back into place and turn around. We'll be doing the right leg now. The left leg is the stationary leg. Bring that right foot forward so the toes are touching, but not the heel. Lift that leg up, take it out to the side. Lift the leg up, take it back behind. Lift the leg up, take it out to the side. Lift it up, take it forward. 3 times. Inhale from front to back. Exhale forward. Inhale front to back. Exhale forward. Inhale front to back. Exhale forward. Good. Slide that foot back into place. And let's turn around again. Right hand on the chair. Left leg is, excuse me, going to be moving. So we're going to go back to that move we did a little bit earlier where we bring that bent knee up. But now we're going to open the gate. We're going to take the leg out to the side, close it up, and lower it down. Excuse me. So shift your weight into that right leg. Exhale the left leg up. Inhale it open. Exhale it shut. Inhale it down. Exhale up. Inhale open. Exhale shut. Inhale down. Again. Exhale. Inhale open. Exhale shut. Inhale down. Last one. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Good. Let's turn around. We're going to do the right leg moving again. Feet parallel. Shift your weight into that left leg. Exhale the right leg up. Inhale it open. Exhale it shut. Inhale it down. Exhale up. Open. Exhale shut. Inhale down. Again. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Let's stand and face the chair. Have your feet pretty close together, a little closer than hip distance apart. And try not to lean here. We're gonna go ahead and lift one leg out to the side and lower it down. Then the other leg out to the side and lower it down. So bring your feet close together here. Up and down. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Two or one more on each side. Exhale, inhale, exhale. Good. Let's go ahead and step away from the chair, but keep your hands on the chair this time. Make sure your feet are parallel to one another, and let's inhale those heels up and exhale them down. Inhale them up and exhale them down. Again, inhale up, exhale down. This next time, we're going to inhale up, but when we exhale, when those heels hit, we're going to bend the knees, we're going to bend at the hips, we're going to fold forward and maybe lift our toes. And we're going to inhale, drop the toes down, push into the chair, lift up the heels. Exhale, come down. Drop the hips back, lift the toes. One more time. Inhale, come up. Exhale, come down. Good. Let's go ahead and come around and have a seat. So scoot way back in the chair, wiggle, squiggle back. So you got a nice support for your upper back, inhaling and exhaling. Let's bring the hands into the chest in the namaste position. We're going to take a nice deep inhale. As we exhale, we're going to push the hands away, bring the backs of the hands together, sweep the fingers in toward the chest, out, down, and around, and then sweep them up. Look up if that feels okay. And exhale, the hands back into namaste. We'll do that 2 more times. Inhale. Exhale, push the hands away, back of the hands come together, fingers sweep in, drop the hands down as you inhale, lift up. Exhale, bring the hands back into namaste. One last time, inhale. Exhale, push the hands forward, back of the hands come together, fingers sweep in, inhale, lift up. And exhale, the hands down. And then just go ahead and let your hands rest comfortably on the body. Again, make sure you've really scooted way back in the chair. You're sitting up nice and tall. I'm going to turn the lights down just a little bit more. Bringing the breath deep into the body. Allowing your exhalations to be long, slow, and complete. Allowing your inhalations to be long, slow, and complete. And for the next few minutes, allow the rhythm of your breath to guide you into peace and calm. Beginning to bring some movement back to your fingers and toes. Turning your head a little bit either side of center. Pausing the movements, nodding your head up and down a little bit, not too big. A little drop, a little lift, not too big. And then pausing that action. Yoga is a unique and specific form of self-care. May it serve you well. Inhaling the palms up toward the ceiling, exhaling the hands together into the heart center as we say, Namaste. Thank you all so much for coming today. Appreciate your presence. I'm going to turn the lights up so you can see what you're doing.